Hey there, I'm John Zimmerman with Table Rock Trout Unlimited and Upper Creek Angler, and today we're going to be tying what I'm calling a Candied Caddis, and it's that time of year when we're all getting ready for caddis season to really take off. It's ACC caddis time around here in my neck of the woods, and Mother's Day caddis is going to be coming out pretty soon. So we're going to start with, for demonstration purposes here, this is the number 10 tactical Technip hook from Orvis. I'm going to load it up with some 20 thousandths lead wire and a 4.0 tungsten bead. And I'm actually not using fly tying thread for this. I'm using some caddis green embroidery thread. I don't actually know what the technical name for the color is, but in fly tying world this is caddis green. And so if you have the problem every now and then of you've laid a lead base down and that tag end wants to shoot up through the thread on you, if you'll build a little dam back here behind it so that it doesn't have anywhere to go, and you jammed it up against the bead of the against the head of the bead, then that lead isn't going anywhere on you. So one of the reasons I'm using this embroidery thread is it helps me build a taper and cover up the lead pretty quickly on these, and I intend to tie a number of these at a time, and so saving some time with the taper and the thicker thread is beneficial. So all we're going to do is take just a minute and work on the taper. This does not have to be exact by any sense. We're going to cover all of this thread up with a material you may not have seen coming, and that will do. We're going to take a regular unribbed condom, and I've got one out that I have been using to tie some today. But I'm going to show you how I deal with these so that I can get a whole bunch of flies off at a time. So if you take it and cut it in half, you will end up with two equal portions that look like this. And then when you're ready to tie, you just cut a 1/4 inch piece off. And now you're left with a strand of material that you're going to be able to get at least 2 flies out of. So we're going to take this in and tie it in at the back. And what this is going to do, it's going to cover up the thread material so that we don't have to worry about the fish chewing up the thread. But it's also, as you're going to see, going to give this bug a really milky insect looking outer layer to it. So you're just going to wrap this over the length of the body, and I make several passes to really give it a good translucent look to it. And it will want to slip off the back if you're not careful. It's no big deal if it does. Just reset it. Sometimes I get aggressive and want to use the rotary function on the vise, and this is not really a great time for the rotary function. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, done with the body on this. We're going to do tie in some gills, some horns, and dub a collar, and we're going to be done. For our gills or our legs on this fly, we're going to use some partridge. And I'm not going to wrap a soft hackle around. Instead, I'm going to take a partridge feather and pull these webby pieces off, and then pinch the stem up here and pull these feathers down. We're going to cut this stem out That's going to give us a V of legs to set right on top of the hook and tie in for our legs on both sides. Pull this up and make a couple wraps back behind. Cut that out. We're going to take 2 strands of pheasant tail, 2 little pheasant tail barbs. These are going to be our horns on this caddisfly. I'm going to push them right back. And set them sort of where you want them, and then you can adjust the length of them once they're in. If you've made a little soft wrap, you can adjust their length. Okay, just a little longer. Now, if you're using the embroidery thread like I am here, you don't have a whole lot of wiggle room to make an overabundance of passes. For the collar, I'm using some synthetic peacock curl colored dubbing, but anything with that's dark and sort of in the green or even black family will be helpful. You just want a decent contrasting color here. One more pass. We're gonna tease a good portion of this out underneath at least to assist with the look of gills and legs and overall bugginess. And then go in and whip finish this off. Because I lose these things so often, I've just got a popsicle stick with a piece of Velcro on the end of it. Just go in and rub that out, and then stroke those back. Get some really good buggy action going on with this. So this is a Candied Caddis in green. Also, a bug that has been really effective for me recently has been the exact same type of, everything's the same except a hot pink bead and a pink underbody and a pink condom to form the overlay on it. So again, Candied Caddis, they will wreck fish this spring for you. Happy tying!